when she was telling Bruce that she turned her back on humanity 100 years ago. I mean, she just forgot about this. She forgot about this moment in time where Steve Trevor, love her life, came back, and Max Lord turned a girl into a cheetah, and she fought people in the White House. It slipped her mind. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. All right, so the question, the $1 million fucking question that a lot of you have been wondering is, specifically because Wonder Woman 1984, it doesn't exactly, the fact that she's out kicking ass, fighting crime in 1984 kind of, throws that whole line from BVS where she said she walked away from humanity 100 years ago. Yeah, she kind of throws it out the window. But the thing is, I think people took that line a little too seriously. Yeah, she turned her back. Does that mean she wasn't helping behind the shadows? Like, she wasn't like trying to, of course, be just, hey, I'm just right here. I'm Wonder Woman. What's going on, guys? I was doing the spin from the show, and I realized not a good idea. But yeah, the argument for that line right there is just like the fact that she's just full on been in hiding like the whole time. And I don't know, I think it's just, people kind of harked on that a little bit too much. But right here, it's saying that according to Empire in the article, it says Batman vs Superman is still canon in Wonder Woman 84. And Diana works at the Smithsonian Museum to keep track of any dangerous or mystical items, and lives in the Watergate complex where she has a view in any direction of Washington and can monitor the U.S. government. So it's like, yeah, she turned her back, but then at the same time, she's kind of being like a guardian angel type, I guess, and just kind of watching over things and not just being like, after what she went through with World War I and saw all that evil, she just wanted to make sure that other evil stuff's not going to happen again, but at the same time, she's not going to just start, hanging out in alleyways and fucking busting pickpocketers. Another thing that we all kind of noticed too in that first trailer, and I'm wondering, when the fuck are we going to get another trailer? I mean, now would be a perfect time, Patty. She uses her tiara and flings it at all the security cameras. She grabs on her tiara and flings it at the security cameras in the mall, as if it's like, hey, I don't want to be seen, and maybe she can move so quickly and nobody would just believe that this beautiful goddess of a woman and looking all hot and, shimmery and just awesome in her costume with a glowing whip kicked our asses. But yeah, she did knock out the cameras. Like, hey, I don't want to be seen. And I don't know how that's going to all play in the whole thing. Like, it's very much up in the air when it comes to the continuity of Wonder Woman 84. Because it begs the question of, like, why did they decide that? I mean, I get why, like, 1984 is, like, a good spot to do it, especially, the way that trailer popped, and it all just worked with the music and everything, and the styles and all that. And I know there was at one point they were thinking of World War II was going to be, like, the next spot. But I think that wouldn't have been as good of a choice. I think the fact that, for mine, I know people hate the word nostalgia, but I'm saying to capture the nostalgia of the TV show as well. I mean, because for God's sake, she's wearing like a pantsuit that exactly what's her name wore in the show. So to capture that little bit of a nostalgia and then of course have the new fresh spin on it is going to be something to. It's going to be something to. I mean, there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions that we're going to be having with this movie, and I'm glad they didn't just like blow their wad when it came to showing everything in that first trailer, because obviously there's the controversy about she doesn't have a shield and sword, and my whole thing was yeah, it makes sense. She's not facing a fucking god. Yeah, the first Wonder Woman where she's just like, of course, I'm an Amazon warrior. Here I go. I'm gonna go through these revolving doors with my shield and sword. I mean, it was a ridiculous concept. Now she's been on for 80 years now, and now she's like, okay, I'm not gonna fight human beings with I guess she could use the shield if they're shooting at her, but she's not gonna just start slicing and dicing people. So just using the lasso, yeah, it works. And she's, like I said, she's not facing anything. She's not facing anyone that's I guess Cheetah is only gonna have her fucking claws. But that's a whole other issue. We already got past that issue. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But the fact that, she's working at the Smithsonian Museum to keep track of dangerous items that are mystical items, that's going to take a place. And I'm wondering, too, if whatever Max Lord has, that rock, if that's going to have anything to do with, obviously it's bringing Steve Trevor back. It's giving Barbara that confidence that she wants, and she's going to end up turning into Cheetah. if that's going to start, is that going to do like a wipe, or I don't know what's going to happen. I just don't know what's going to happen. I mean, there's a lot of things up in the air, and I like the fact that that's, you know, honestly, I want another trailer, but I don't need another trailer. You know what I'm saying? I was like, just hold on to it. I mean, it's coming out August 14th, which is probably not going to be the case. Connie Nielsen was just reported on saying that she has doubts that movie is going to come out August 14th. It's going to get pushed till next year. How much you want to bet? It all just fucking sucks, because with everything right now, and if they reopen the movie theaters, which I'm excited for, I will be there the first Thursday to go watch a movie, because it's been so long, and that's one of my favorite things to do. But, you know, most of the population, they're not going to. I mean, we got to wait for that vaccine, and I don't know. It's all just nuts right now. But I don't know. I could use some Gal Gadot kicking people right now. So, hey, bring on some clips or whatever the fuck. Anyways, there you go, guys. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. What do you think about this information? Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel, filmjunkie.com. For all my content, follow me on the Sockmeds over there, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon down below, and shirts, of course, new one, the new Batson shirt. Go check it out. All right, guys.